brawl out, and for now, though, it should be a relatively open B site.
Yeah, T1 have chosen to leave Izu all on his lonesome back towards elbow. That said, the stall here is still good. 2 players of T1 have rotated over, and EDG look like they're going to try and force themselves out. No one's looking at Izu! And
What a start from Meteor! You'd look at the likes of Izu, you'd look at Buzz, how Sylvan's been a star, Stax, but Meteor, what a moment!
Oh my god! Yes!
Amazing.
Meteor, the man. Opening kills yesterday's series. There you go. CHICHOO's going to be the step up.
Very nice. Very uncomfortable to try and hold from Octagon.
2 players already quick on the rotate from T1. We'll see if Izu can stay alive here.
It's a lot on Izu's shoulders. A bit of a superstar in the making! And Simon, what is going on? I've never seen EDG look this lost in this round. But Izu, does he consider? I think he does. He's very aware that maybe CHICHOO's missing. They've only seen so many on the site. Smoggy has succeeded, but he spots out the player and CHICHOO's low.
Look at Meteor. Meteor snuck out into wood too. Like T1 have positions on this site.
This is super uncomfy for the post plant. Let's see if Izu can clear towards long. He still has his util to play with. He's still pinned on this one. CHICHOO has to back away. Meteor getting away with murder again. Now EDG starting to suffer, down to 3, but that spike is still ticking.
It's getting messy on the site. Kong Kong keeps it up for EDG, and he gets another. EDG was looking tough for a moment, but he goes for a swing, finds those kills, and now Izu is turning it around.
It's not over yet. The time is ticking. Nobody's going to be ice cold about this one. You can't lose it. Sight hit.
It's hard to exec here, though, because there's a knife to shut down the head.
Molly again towards lung. This time they beat it, though. We're going to have the ult on top. Izu tries to make a stand, goes down. Stax still on site, and Stax controlling the site. He's got an arm on Kankan. He does. He's bringing EDG to their knees. CHICHOO, a 1v3. Good luck.
At least on this opening map.
Oh, that pivot point, isn't it? And it feels like EDG haven't solved so many of these different problems. This unwillingness to back away from that B hit leaves them in the dark towards A.
It's also looking at the double ults, right? CHICHOO and Simon are ready to maybe look for an A exec. Now they've just got the null command to send it in. Flash out of the smoke. Kong Kong's gonna be sending it into Lamps. What is going on?
It's only him. He's held up. Meteor will not relent. He will not give up his sight. And he's gonna punish every
towards
single...
B long to maybe pull a rotate. Now sending the ulti in. That's a surprise.
He's still going to go there. Does it divide as much? Not really. Stax going to then invest off. Buzz still not really moved. All pressured in showers. A lot of this site is still controlled by T1, but EDG have a decent position towards Lamps. They can dig their heels in here.
Yeah, nobody's got the ultimate as well. Some options to trap play off of contact,
Huge.
but Izu with this ultimate, I mean, they're just going to go running through.
Yeah, this should be, you know, green light, go for it, get in there. Meteor fancying it. They're still on line of weapons. Meteor, they have no idea. Now they see him, but now it doesn't matter. It felt late even on the call then. CHICHOO turns, does get Meteor, but the paranoia mounting. They're burning every ult they got because they need a round. They need something on their side. But Stax is defusing. He gets taken off the defuse. EDG might scrape by here. But Buzz and Sylvan, oh, coming together at the right time and the right place. Simon, good luck. The time is too late.
B Meteor in a 1v2.
Yeah, this could be nice though. They have no idea. Turns a flash, no sweat. He's going to hold this down, and once again, it offsets this hit. It delays the approach. He spots out one, calls it out. Izu fills the void. They are perfectly in unison. T1 shoulder to shoulder, making EDG again look frayed around the edges.
There's just no time left either. Meteor's still on the hunt. Look
He's
at
hungry.
This guy.
Oh, he wanted more. CHICHOO denies, but still, this is done. 9 seconds. Put a fork in it. Simon, there's nothing to do but die. This dominance from T1 is absolutely gorgeous to witness. They've got a great read.
Over into the safe side.
He's looking disruptive though. Tries to divide, get in front of them. This isn't bad, he's still got a position to play from. Buzz controls towards Shower, gives a little bit of space to fall back from, but he fights forward. Still goes for more. Buzz looking electric right now. Nobody and Smoggy, the only 2 on their feet, trying to get Simon back up here, fighting together. EDG controlling backside.
It's a brilliant call from EDG to keep fighting forward, just get away from the operator. But Izu has still been holding on this B site the entire time. EDG have left Simon to deal with the op late, and they can even pivot back into him if he finds the pick on the lurk.
Izu, does he hear it? Does he know he does? Do they check? They've got to. They do. Smoggy gets him. rotation. God, know how much freedom you have, but this is certainly indicative.
That said, still a lot of utility here. Meteor can play around, stalling it out for the rotates to come on in. He's got a friend in stax. He's getting in front of the smokes.
Meteor, feeling a little mad about that one. Kong beat that. He was able to satchel over the top to take the space away. Dealt with as well. Kong again, starting to warm in this. Izu and Sylvan, tough predicament to play out from. Plenty of ults, nice from Simon. Very aware round from EDG. Maybe a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel here. Izu, a highlight player, but a 1v4. A lot to ask, and it's not going to be
drone going down B, seeing nothing. Now Simon can repo over towards A and have the knife ready to stall the hit.
That's nice. Buzz gone. Oh.
All right.
And,
well,
fair enough.
Guess it's a 4v4.
and again, Izu, not one of the standout players, at least so far in this map, but he's certainly been a name that's been catching a lot of attention throughout, so see if he can maybe start heating up as well. But hey, it's been the Meteor show so far. Lovely flash. What? Huh? How are EDG the ones to walk out of that okay?
Just keep left clicking, I guess. Eventually it's going to work out.
Oh man, that is wild. Stax and this round is ridiculous. This round is Did he get spotted? He did. Nobody really sharp. But it's down to Izu. 1v2, not easy, and nobody not letting it
Isn't
slip.
going right.
And that's, for EDG here, you're looking for clean rounds. They do have a better weaponry. Oh. Buzz! He's right behind you! And he's got help! Buzz! Just decimating them! He's on 5 HP, but he's still swinging! Okay, Spike's gone down. We've got CHICHOO and Smoggy coming back in.
Oh, that's a huge knife. It's going to spot both players. Meteor's right flush with the wall. Again, beautifully.
You can't let him get away with
short.
it! Kong. Takes a lot to be brave in these situations, but they're going to try and stand and fight on this one, and they might get punished! Buzz, head first, Meteor with the 1-2 punch! T1, they're already in on the site. EDG had a quick rotate off the back of the drone that went down from nobody, so they have the extra body here. Simon is at least controlling some of the space. CHICHOO now, working back in through from lamps. Going to be forced away from this, though.
He needed that. Now EDG come on in, but Sylvan still locking them down, seeing just a pixel angle over the smoke.
Yeah, CHICHOO and nobody up against it now. T1 with the numbers. Izu waiting and watching, controlling so much of this site. There's nothing for nobody to do. He makes it go, but it is... So you're going to trigger the wall towards long. That's a lot of bodies now spotted. I'm looking at Meteor's timing here. Does he try and catch a little bit of a window on it? Oh, and he's rewarded! Nobody to... Meteor getting away with murder! And T1 just explode on the side! Kang and Simon left to pick up the pieces! Oh, he's trying! Simon's trying, but trying!
Very forward A lobby trap. Getting right up close personal next to this smoke. Nobody has the drone to clear it out, but it's already a fight!
But do they clear? They do. They give it a glance! A cursory glance is not enough! T1 trading out perfectly! Again, they stand in unison!
Well, you bait out the shot with one player, more coming off the corner. I like that little paranoia used to support. Just having those extra layers of utility, and then the player's trying to run away, it just walks straight in.
More.
That said, EDG have now found both Cypher tripwires.
Very nice.
T1 are leaning pretty heavily over into Link, and it's a bit messy, but EDG quick to pivot into C.
Okay, Izu now going to be threatened here. They're all on the side. They're all towards that smoke. There is a deadly threat, and Sylvan can't deal with all of it. No, he can't! Better! Much better from EDG. Bursting out together, fighting as a pack. Stax, I was really in them towards the end there for Buzz.
Just off the contact, little combo piece to come through, and Kong's quickly taken into the space.
That's
What? He gets a kill?
He walks the smoke like that. Stax, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, okay, Simon's just like, someone just got jump scared by this. Surely not a third, right? Surely not a third. EDG kept on their toes here, but doing well, dealing with the trail of players crawling out from sewer.
I mean, it's unexpected, that's for sure. T1 were certainly trying to get cute with it, and Izu as well takes the timing to isolate the fight. Spike's being planted too, so maybe with these cages and smokes going out, he has a timing window to slip into.
They're trying to get a little techie on this. I like that. And I gotta say, Sylvan on that Omen, like what we've been seeing from him. Probably one of those cerebral players I've seen as of late. But can they clear EDG? Dedicated in the ball.
Player standing.
It's a belting shot. You've got to imagine there'll be util here. Oh, stolen away! Right out in front of him. And now Meteor, you better not miss. He doesn't. Kong goes down. It felt like death from either side.
Meteor calls it a kill contract. I called it a kill steal. Just plucking Kong away from that, but still Buzz is waiting on the other side of the smoke.
Yeah, Buzz doesn't want to give this up. Trying to stick around on the site.
He
See
dodged
the ult
it.
coming in. This is nice. He's still got room. He's trying to make up for it. Kill stolen before, but made up for now. It's Simon and CHICHOO to try and claw into this one. That's brutal, though. CHICHOO being the headliner now. Put out, leaving Simon on 30 HP. Not gonna get it. T1.
Don't know what he's looking at, but right now T1 have slept down into mid. CHICHOO's not looking at it. And now EDG boxed into this A site, forced to move towards the operator.
Buzz got to get out of there. Yeah, takes the TP. Backs away, finds a new angle to play from. They're still... Oh! Quick as lightning from Buzz. And EDG now down to the 33. Still trying to make it in towards the site. The crossbar, the flash. Again, very similar start here. It does look like it's intended to finish C. We still have Sylvan here. We did have that TP taken. There are players on this side of the map. There's a lot of players here. Buzz is going to let them know. That's going to ring the dinner bell. They want in. Sylvan's gone down. They find the site. Smoggy gets caught out. Izu's right there. Trading back and back. T1 trying to hold on, but Kong is tearing them apart. Has he read this?
I got the spike.
Has he got an idea? Kong, are you serious right now? Oh my god. Both of these players, brilliant in their own way. Kong daring stax to take a look. Stax, he stays it
Up
up.
into that C hit. And it looked ugly for a second because Izu in this spot instantly plucks out Smoggy, turns around into this fight in garage. And yet, Kong still managed to get into backside.
He saved him here. And this seems quite simplistic an approach because he's maybe feeling this, and maybe not this time too far. All alone, no support, gets done for. And Meteor taking a glance over the top of the site, but there's a lot of bodies here. Sylvan's still here. We still got a lot to clear here for EDG, but they fight as one. They fight together. Buzz does some work, but it's all still traded out in EDG's side. Where the hell is stax? Question that they have not answered yet. Can stax do the unthinkable?
Worlds for EDG to work with. Early undercut, and Kong's up just doesn't pay off.
That's one of the two heavy hitters removed. Making it a little bit trickier. CHICHOO dead as well. Buzz, a big game hunter it looks like right now. Leaving Simon, nobody on Smoggy to try and navigate this new threatening territory towards the A site.
And as soon as the Rolling Thunder comes out, it's a kill contract ready to just steal one player out of it. Ooh, dodge away from Meteor is nice.
Yeah, very nice. The timing on this is actually going to be pretty interesting. Okay, Meteor does manage to get Simon. The site's still under scrutiny. Buzz is just coming alive here. He's still got to do a lot more, though. Oh, Buzz is going nuclear on the site. Oh, it's incredible!
T1 felt like all the momentum had been stolen away, but from start to finish in this round, Buzz was online.
Yeah, big game hunting. Look at him, the first two. Finding the top flag as CHICHOO, Kong gone, and then just says, I'll do it all myself.
No one's looking at him.
It's not easy.
Ooh, I like this setup from Kong. Oh, wait, he's just dropping the drop, and he's taking heads.
Spike down. C.
How did he get the second? How did he get the first?
It was like, it was a nice setup, and then he just decided he was going to front 4 players on long.
It must be nice to be Kong, right? It must be nice. Even in your errors, you still look so good doing that. Izu, Buzz, and they're scratching their heads. What the hell just went on? Yeah. This is not. Buzz is feeling very uncomfortable. Every angle feels threatening. He's down to what? 40 HP? Stalled out, looking for a chance here. They've got space on A, and Buzz, he's selling them hook, line, and sinker here.
Yeah, he's trying to do his best, but there's players enclosing him from every single direction. Good news, I suppose, for T1 is Spike is surely to end up getting planted here. Quick jump of the trip. But Izu's going to have to get active and start fighting forward, finding some kind of a pick if T1 are going to have a chance.
Surely not, right? Surely not.
I mean, those corners have been tough for EDG.
Don't mention. There's no way. They still got so much util.
Oh my lord. Okay, they're not coming in just yet. But they.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I can't allow this to happen. Why do I feel like it might happen? Izu. Yeah, okay, nice. Get cleared. That's fine. It's all fine. We don't know if T1's going to let that happen, but for now, going to be looking to flood towards this C side. We've got a plenty of player here as well. CHICHOO, one of them. Going to be guarding towards backside. Turns the flash as well. Turns it as well as he could at least, but still going to get his man, T1. What are you doing? EDG, this is not the round that you let slip.
It's the inverse of the first half. And Outlaw alive in a 1v4, but Kong might just be better.
Oh, there's something about Kong right now. And Buzz is on 1 HP. And remember before how this happened. Buzz against Kong. And this time Buzz holds his nerve. He waits. Did he take a glance? Did he take a look? He does now. The shot comes in!
Cypher camera to clear out these A players tagged into. They see the jet, so this Yor is going to be fully faking over into the C side before snapping back into the team and re-clearing the other forward spots.
EDG are here though.
You didn't see Simon?
Oh my god, this could be devastating. Wait, it can still work out in his favor. How's he gone away with this? I don't get it, Buzz. Almost on a platter, does go down.
Izu needs to act quickly and come in on that flank.
Yeah, because they still have to withstand the potential.
Oh no, they're coming back into him. You heard all the footsteps leave.
They're going for a little double pump on this one.
Yeah.
All right.
And they're going to leave Meteor front B as well. This is nice macro.
It's a little bold, but I like it. Harder to retake this site than C for sure in my mind. Got that nice insert towards B. Kong going on the flank, but they still have that util up. Time getting a little close here. Plant's going to be in. Now the time to activate for Meteor, and timing is everything. Flank on a flank, right? We've got Kong on one side, Meteor on the other. Oh, you got Smoggy turning around to a terrible surprise, seeing Meteor in the back lines, and now they got problems. They wanted to pinch on that. Izu trying to play it forward, but CHICHOO succeeds. Nice from Kong. There's the flank coming in. Stax is over towards Quad. This is a lot on their shoulders. Meteor needs to be up to the task. Stax, oh, a nice try.
Go for a deep Omen ult that could be unheard by the side anchor.
God, there's 4 players here. They've been able to stack this out. They want to have a brawl on it. Do T1 commit? They're giving it a go. Meteor is going to snatch Kong. That's a big 1v1 though. Whoa, and Kong does go down. Meteor back into the fray and back in towards the site. But EDG have bodies here. Simon not clean enough on that. And T1.
Oh, hello.
Peekaboo. Ooh, this is still pretty risky, but he does manage it. He's fine in the end. Gets away from the threat from nobody, but Kong still controlling, still posturing and threatening. The Owl drone.
Eyes on Garage right now. Izu looking for a little step out. Actually, sorry, CHICHOO. Just getting pushed back.
Go with it. Going for this B plant here is risky. Stax might die for it, and they already retake front site. Trying to disrupt the deeper lines is difficult, but it's certainly not impossible, and they have some numbers here. T1 making this hard work, but they're going to hold this down. They've got the ults to try and bank on. Already Stax does get a tag. Does at least deny that first attempt here.
G trying to tap back on, but that pop flash is going to be brutal. Kong with 3 though. Still has chances in this round.
It ain't over. Util coming in. Pressure starting to happen here. Simon up against Izu. You got to check on this. You got to swing on this. He's got it.
See the jet.
But if they swing this corner,
Ult to scan
DP,
it. That's
there it is.
beautiful.
Hiya. Not sure how much info they got, a fair amount, but the ice turning was enough for Kong. He's been in this position before, and he's succeeded. But they don't fancy it. They hear that up, and they scatter. Other side of the map, they have no idea. Now they know. Meteor reminding them of who he is. There's still a man here. Surely. But Kong is still here. It ain't over till he falls. The spike should be planted. Nobody is here early. The temptation! He wanted it! They identified that operator. Let's ground this time. Maybe this time he'll get his man. Takes down Stax. Oh! Buzz doubling down! Where did he get that from? come, but Simon is still here. Enough to keep the site waving the EDG banner until Izu barrels on up. Now Smoggy feeling surrounded, rightly so, they count it down, they swing together. We saw it before, CHICHOO was a mile away.
Hold on, CHICHOO's got the spike.
Oh, he's got his ult too.
But now that gives up his position as well.
When you're 1v2, CHICHOO, you've got your chance. Can you keep your team in the lead, or is T1's comeback inevitable, CHICHOO? Oh, it was bold!
But T1 realized it hasn't been the walk there, so the mid walk is expected, and Izu's there for the clock, but T1 are sort of locked into this A hit now. Actually, they're not. They're gonna back away and try and fake this hit while the spike makes it into C.
This is unbelievable. Meteor is keeping so many players, and he's still thriving. Outnumbered on the site, he's still standing! Just dropping body up!
Accelerate into C off the ultimates. Early canceled out. They see the players on the site, but Smoggy is here. Smoggy is waiting too. The EDG anchor, but T1 are not slowed down.
They needed someone, anyone to stand up, and CHICHOO's still here, but it's a little sloppy, but it's fine. He gets the job done.
Down C.
Wait. Stax and Izu in a 2v2. Simon's got ult. Surely that's enough to tip the scales over, right? Maybe not. Down to a 1v1. It could close right now. And look at the HP. 10 on one side, 30 on the other, and it's a clash around the... Today, Meteor has been marvelous, and we were complimenting them, especially in map 1, for T1 at least, with being able to divide and conquer against EDG. Izu again denies the push-up, turns the flash, he's back in the action. Where's the follow-up? No trade there. Sylvan a little slow on this, and EDG make the most of it. That's 4 alive. That's got to be a plant.
Deciding to go up onto the rope, go slip and sliding through spawn. Giving them.
Kong looks singular in approach, doesn't he? Focused towards the goal, but he doesn't manage to connect towards where he wants to. Buzz is still very much alive and on top. Stax already prized out Kong. The sport's here. T1 lock it down. CHICHOO
So they see the A main presence. They hear the zip line being taken down onto the south side, but it's a great time to start moving out of there.
Still faint though, but again, you got to look at who's still shouldering A. It's gonna be Buzz. Done for, deleted. That should be the red carpet rolled out. They don't know how much success. I mean, maybe they could read it off the back of the Cypher information that came through earlier. But yeah, the site's theirs.
Yeah, Meteor deciding to go on a flank, but he's stuck on a tripwire. Now EDG are aware of A main being a potential problem. They've got 2 players there, ready to deal with Meteor.
This looks like a meticulous round, though, from EDG.
Yeah.
It's what the doctor ordered.
The late insurance of CHICHOO on drop as well is exactly what they want.
Yeah, flash to play in Meteor, though. Has a glance, Smoggy one side, 2 the other, isolates 1. And I don't think he makes it out of this alive. They're trying, but no one can trade in. Yes, he can, actually. Stax, I lied to you. He gives it a damn good go, but 3 more, surely not. To back off here on the approaches so far. I liked what they did then. Packed ults, but CHICHOO. Damn, that is clean. Yeah, Buzz just gets his head ripped off.
That was the showstopper too. I mean, EDG are just full contact, killing T1.
And I said they weren't flashy, and I've told you, an absolute porky pie. Bloody hell, what on earth just happened? They just fully contacted 2 sites. Kong runs in and wins.
I feel like I'm doing a disservice as many places as he can be at this point.
Right? I don't know if the crowd loves or hates a save, but they seem thrilled by it. They seem absolutely enamored with the idea.
First time we're seeing the look from him, and T's fully spotted and stunned.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
Can he get out of there? Buzz barely alive, but makes it away, bounding back towards the A side. But then as a catalyst, Kang just goes on forward, a little too wild, a little bit too far. And Buzz just in panic mode. Just bumps the ult. How has he gone here?
Just on his own, walked into A main, out into sand. Meteor full clears him and takes him down. And EDG out of sorts in the round. They've seen 4 towards the A side, so they're going to speed up into B. But T1 with Meteor ultimate available on the retake should be everything they need to get back on the board.
And that's a spike held back here. Can't even get the plant fast. Gonna try and...
on the north side
yeah,
too.
you're spot on. There is a look to try and go through tower to try and get the cross, but the cross is, it could be threatened. They know that operator could have been in play! Swing together! All good, Meteor just comes crashing back down to earth. And slow lurk coming into play now as well. Layers upon layers here. CHICHOO trying to hold the line. Pressure towards CT. It's Smoggy waiting over towards that dice side too. CHICHOO's got a lot of eyes on him. He tries to fall away for a second, reset the tempo, but T1 starting to build back in, but Smoggy succeeds. Cuts off the approach from Dice, but already Sylvan ahead. But CHICHOO's reposition might just be heaven sent, but he's been hurt. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Oh my God, CHICHOO!
No one to help him out, so EDG have to speed up on the other.
I don't think Kung needs any encouragement, actually. He's flying through regardless. Stax gonna get put to bed early. The main danger man would have been Meteor here. Buzz! Oh! 3 big kills! I was talking about Meteor. I'm sorry, Buzz. I wasn't familiar with what you could be doing here, but Kung's still alive. Buzz, have you got more for us? Kung forced to pop the ult under pressure. Looking to thrive, Buzz! He looks out in the EDG show here on this side. And again, Kung looking like he's just been given a red flag to a bull. He is just running this map.
All the way up in towards heaven. T1 spot him out, anticipating it somewhat, but he's not abandoning the angle. Look at the confidence.
He just keeps fighting. Maybe this is that confidence builder, right? Just go in there, get in their faces, remind them who you are. But T1 putting up a fight now.
That's the spike. The spike is in spawn.
Okay, well, that might have been a little bit too far.
And CHICHOO's on 5 HP, so it all is on nobody. He's regrouped back into the B site, now into the spawn.
There's no way this gives him a window, right?
T1 have given the spike up.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, just nobody. Needs a 1v3 here. Gets the spike, has 40 seconds. He's gonna know where one of these two players is.
About 5 different angles he could choose to hold at the end of this, even outnumbered.
That's huge from Buzz. That now puts Stax in control of this, to keep control of the push through, to buy them time. They have to respect the util on the spike itself, and a 1v1 is not what you want to be giving. Stax needs to do the dance, he does the... And they're just going on this one. This feels brazen, it feels bold, this feels mad. Is there any place to be safe? No. EDG storming the gates. EZU trying to play this back in, but lost in the smoke, as is Sylvan. This is madness, but T1 coming out on top here. 3v2. Suddenly, Brimstone ult comes flying in from above. Simon and Smoggy, they ain't got the plant yet. They got 47 seconds to figure this out.
They don't even have the site anymore. They've just gone ahead and left it, using their final smoke to try and threaten some kind of a walk-up. But pretty soon they're going to have to start running and make their way over into A. And the post plant, it's not going to be so easy. Looks like Smoggy, if he can get the spike down, if Simon can toss that over to him, he'll have the ultimate, he'll have the molly. But they still can't just play off-site. They're going to have to fight T1.
Got the spike.
Make that cross. No one there for the challenge. You're looking at
They're
Simon
waiting for spawn
to slip CT, having a fight on this, trying to be the instigator, the difference maker. But this is a brutal angle to try and get more than one on, and Smoggy, he's gone away with the reposition, doesn't get spotted, stacking up now. They want to fight, they want to ball, they want to force their hand. Simon gets one, but one is not enough. T1 closing the gap.
This is such a hard spot to play. Do you jump up? Do you get into smoke? He's looking for a timing.
Yeah, feeling like he wants to be influential, or maybe just wants to stay alive more than anything. This is now, ooh, a shot for Kung, isolating Buzz. The plant is in.
Their opening door, they're trying to put some pressure into main, but EZU has played so far away. He's gonna be such a big problem.
Yeah, EZU down the line could be an issue, but Smoggy aware. Lovely from him. Heads up one. Sylvan fights out towards. Whoa, Meteor!
The opener too.
Yeah, it felt like a necessary breath here, right? Like a little bit of a breath of fresh air. The fact that Smoggy caught out EZU felt huge to me, because that could have been such a big impact. Players coming late, a little bit of util still in play. I mean, Meteor, they could always shift gear, but now they want to go, especially with Buzz doing this, right? This is quick. CHICHOO, life on the line, but he's managing to make it out of the maelstrom pretty much alive until then. Buzz, big, back-to-back damage, takes sight, takes control. T1 there, that's a quick plant. They are instantly on the back foot now.
EDG showing 3 players coming in on the flank. Looks like Simon got cut off by the wall too, so they have to slow down, take their time. And T1 have completely shrunk away from this.
And there's still just the bonus here for EDG, right? But you don't want to see 5 against you. 5 walking out with all that cash, all those prizes. And Sylvan might be the one to stop it before it starts. Big flank, Big timing. And a whole lot of players to do some big damage to. Nice between him and Buzz. Now can close. A little drop. Affordable, but now a little uncomfortable. Buzz gonna still just go in for it. Oh, he's hunting him down! But he lets one slip, they don't know about it. Buzz still going, still trying to find his man. He's lost him in the smoke. He's lost him in this complete madness.
Coming in. You'll see his POV here, right? This kill then turning around, because you know that the defender's gonna be flooding back in from those sight smokes.
Oh, that was sheer pandemonium though. I love the unknown towards Ace. We do have this push up from nobody, but it is just a sheriff. So Meteor's gonna win that one.
It's too readable. Nobody does this all the time. T1's prep is there. They're unfazed by it. Light buy rounds have not been working for EDG.
Simon, nice play from him. Dealt with by Buzz, but I like the idea. Had to make a quick play, but still, this is 4 standing and a plant now on their side. Kung is en route through by Dish, I guess, but that's what they did need. Smoggy now has ult. Suddenly, the site's completely clear.
Just about everyone's got ult. Kung could chuck the rifle over to CHICHOO and pop the laser hands if he wants to.
They are playing so far off site here. Look how deep T1 are sitting. They are banking on stax to be their backbone here. Kung, he's going for it. He's absolutely going for it. They've been taken off the defuse for now.
It's already
forced
halved.
forward. They have to get back. The volley. You're gonna have the util. Oh! You're over the moon with that, keeping EDG now up to 10, spurring them on forward. But there's a fight. Izu slicing through them. Smoggy and Kung left in tatters. And now the site looks vulnerable.
Nobody has sped up on the flank, broke the wall, and now is going on the zip line to approach from the north side. So EDG have to slow down the retake. They can't be flooding out here. They need to wait for nobody.
Gotta have the patience, the discipline to wait. Izu's position might be a checkmate on nobody though.
It's been so good today.
I mean, he started this one off. Might be the one to pretty much, he's at least gonna identify where nobody is. It does force the hand now of the other two to start working forward. Peekaboo brings the surprise. Izu just holding the space already. Out and about. Taking his walk, stretching the legs. They have a read, but they certainly don't have the site control now.
It's just every round, EDG going for these flanks. Nobody always pushing out from the south side. The ultimate's being thrown in. EDG are gonna get the kill, play the 4v5, but they've only got 3 sheriffs to their name.
They are actually scrapping for this one. They are actively trying to fight on this with very, very little to their name. Nobody has so many players in front of him. He doesn't get the shot he wants. Nice in the end, but outgunned, outnumbered. T1 trying to come together, but EDG from nothing, making mountains out of molehills. And Meteor about to be outdone. EDG.
He can come flying out from drop. EDG have called this though. No one's on the site. There's 3 players flanking on the north side, and they can potentially speed this one up. Nobody's home. This rocket surely doesn't find anyone. CHICHOO needs to get out of spawn.
Yeah, all good.
But already T1, they're trying to re-clear their south side. They know EDG have to be pushing, and it's Meteor to find the first.
Kung, he's left in bits. Beaten and bruised, he can't make it through the thorns. Meteor holds his ground. They are pouring everything again into this one. CHICHOO, Simon, nobody. There's not much more you can do. Meteor is just out of this world right now in this round. CHICHOO and nobody trying to pry these final players out of these positions, but they're well set up. To be able to divide them now would be spectacular. And it doesn't look like it's to be. CHICHOO fighting tooth and nail, giving everything he has. But he has no bullets, he barely has any HP, and he's certainly running damn low on time. Oh, nobody. What a start. I mean, it feels like he's prayed for that one and someone answered that time. But Buzz quick to business. Straight up towards tower here.
This is awkward. No control coming in from the south side. So Buzz is moving forward on the warpath. Nobody still ratting it out on center side, but T1 are knocking down the EDG members.
Spot on, but there's the ult here. I told you it doesn't matter the numbers, it doesn't matter the odds, they're still gonna fight for this. Kung showing you why. Takes away Sylvan, now brings it back to a 2v2, but the spike is down. The time is ticking. Can they find these 2 players? Stax, the icon on the side, the young gun of Izu beside him. And now it's all about timing. Izu's trying to stall them out. Buy time! And he takes takes away Kang's head, leaving Simon in a world of trouble. A 1v2 that he can't find, surely. Tries to make it count here, but he's lost track of stax. And stax, the man looks explosive. It looks direct. Smoggy somehow needs to find something. He can't find a thing. Meteor, Buzz coming together in unison, sweeping the site. Nobody irrelevant to outcome. They could finish this with a flourish and make it up to 12 with 5 standing. EDG might have just watched this map slip through their fingertips. And nobody's position revealed. And it's a formality, surely.
In back-to-back maps now, T1 have run the gauntlet.
Tantalizingly close, but the team before the storm. The moments before the mayhem. Buzz! The first draw blood, but Smoggy still stands. Does he get to live? He does. He makes it out of the Inferno alive.
And with the north side destroyed, now EDG stepping into main.
But
Stax takes him down.
Nice try, but they're holding on here. EDG, resilient to the end. Sylvan left in a 1v3. This man's been good. Probably one of the most intellectual players we have seen. This time, he's up against an EDG who are protecting that spike like it is their most prized possession.
He wasn't even on the starting 5 roster heading into this event. Could he send them to the finals?
Oh, EDG's turn on the attacking side here.
EDG, remember that Buzz was posting up an op on drop a lot.
That's so crisp though. Kind of playing that almost off angle, aggressively shouldering in.
They thought they could get a walk in there. I love this angle from Buzz.
Buzz, this feels a little bit new. I don't think we've seen him do this too often, no. And almost brought it down like a guillotine, but CHICHOO survives. Nobody now thrives, and they take towards the B site. Surely a plant on the cards here. I don't think much can deny that. We've got a flank far away.
Yeah, and a trip line. That's going to spot out Stax. EDG won't be fooled in this post plant.
That's the man that you need here. Izu? Yeah. No silly ults you were saying earlier. Simon's got one for himself. He's got full utility. Nobody as well has util to play with. This would need a miracle for Izu. And time is not on his side anymore. For EDG, a necessary break from what was an arduous second half. Clawing back in. Game on, and it looks like this round over. Izu sprung in the air. Well, I think we're about to have a 5v5 on B pretty much. Izu! There's no way to get up. What's he alive? Oh, he's not alive anymore! Kang puts him in their grave and reminds them who he is. Sends them scattering. Meteor trying to dig in deeper. Kang, he's not letting you escape! Yeah. Simon having a little swing up there with CHICHOO, but no one's really responded. Okay. CHICHOO does see Buzz, but that's it. They're not getting masses of information here. And all in the meantime, they are working towards A.
It was a great round from EDG, baiting this out completely, and Kong is here so quickly.
Yeah, he's in the right place. Meteor, I don't know if he actually gets... Yeah, he just sees him on the swing! Meteor gets away with murder. Pop flash, bye-bye. Nobody good trade. Better positioning from Meteor again. Just catching them off. They're dropping like flies. T1 stand tall. This time, gonna feel threatened here. Cool and composed, and he might catch Kang, and he does wait his time. The bonus looking deadly already. Buzz holding down the corner, nobody there. EDG clawing back in at 3 apiece, but Sylvan's position. Hey, this is the map that he's impressed me the most, playing on this Omen. Oh, right back to business for nobody.
He's just flattened.
Unbelievable.
But this round is awkward now. Meteor's taking the timing to step down into mid. EDG still don't have the sight. Stax's Guardian could do so much work.
Meteor? Does he get a bit of play in this? I don't know.
They think he's Heaven.
God, Stax. A moment to shine. He takes away Simon and buys precious seconds. Done and dealt with by Smoggy. But Meteor's position could be everything. Takes away nobody. Knows where Smoggy is. Dodges against the paranoia. The TP, he ain't fooling for it, he's checking right, he's looking left. We know Smoggy ain't moved. He's played a risky game and he might be rewarded. Meteor swings and...
Helping them get out into the site or into heaven. They've got to face all these angles.
I thought CHICHOO found a window of timing, he didn't. He got caught by the Prowler, but nobody still succeeds. The A side looking more vulnerable, but they still have a player by screen.
I think they're wanting to go back over into B. Right, thinking about using a stun maybe into vents. T1 have played so many of these maps to quick flood into sight, so maybe EDG have read the over-rotation, but T1 still have 2 leaning B.
They're hitting a bit of a fake here, but look at the re-explosion from stax, the timing! Oh, he can't control it well enough for the second. Good trade for Smoggy. Sylvan.
Sylvan's a rat.
The TP on site.
30 seconds left.
Oh my god, they have no idea. They're going to surely come this way. They don't! They turn around, look at the HP on Simon. He's got the spike.
There's only 20 seconds.
He can run. He can stall this out. He's just got to buy time, find a safe position to play from. They've got to charger him. 14 seconds. They can't stop. They can't back away. And it's to their death. Meteor holds this down with Izu. And look at the time. It's too little, too late. The plan cannot. Felt very readable. We've already had Izu positioning down there. We've already had a lot of players dealing with it. Nothing. How Smoggy on.
What?
Okay, EDG. Just go on half buys.
Oh dear. Meteor was trying to bait for the Yoru on the B side, and he just got picked off. And yet, Izu has stepped into the B main space.
Oh my god, the
EDG
3-play
waiting.
stack. That's so sick. But I'm going to be honest, T1, what are we up to on these rounds against half buys, against force buys? God, Smoggy. That's a stunner. Can't do much about that, but you talk about momentum, you talk about keeping clean. That ain't clean from T1, but god damn, that was good from EDG.
A slow round where they can pick off some individual players.
Get a little excited by that. I'm wondering. Don't matter. Izu got curious himself.
Yeah, Izu's not cold with the op.
No, he looks.
First op kill for the series, no problem.
Yeah, he looks good with this. Ooh, Kong saw a pix. Ooh, he almost got caught on that. Lucky boys, does that catch 1 or 2? I got both of them there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it did. So now they know Buzz is up here, however. He's ready to meet this. I think CHICHOO's seen him. Oh, maybe not, or maybe it wasn't called out. EDG do trade in well here to keep this at a 3v3.
Oh, and now with the dimensional drift coming in as well, T1 might be able to spot out all 3 players. They've snuck 2 players into backside as well. With only 30 seconds left, EDG are just losing on time.
Not again, right? We've had a couple rounds like this where they've really slowed down, where they've been held back, and Izu lands another. You're not getting up ramp. Find somewhere else to go. You're not coming through heaven. Go have fun elsewhere. He's unsure though, a little bit fidgety with this operator, but he's in the right place again. 10 seconds, where else are you gonna go? Where are you going? Izu! He's sending him down to hell. The second they step towards heaven is 2 more seconds. Oh!
Ults on nothing in A main. Meteor has to be ready for it.
Oh, he is. He was locked in on one. Great trade out from Kong, very quick. But now do they expect Izu? As said, a very deep line here. He's going to be forced into a very unfavorable position, trying to find the timing to tuck into the corner, and he does. Evades everything. Oh, they almost line up for him.
They did.
Yes,
Smoggy's down to 4.
That's nothing to play with. And now he's getting surrounded, though. He still wants to fight this out. Tucked in the corner. What are you up to, Kong? What's the plan? To get a trade for CHICHOO? Maybe. But now a 1v2. How is this working out?
10 seconds.
10 seconds and stax. He's playing it so calm. Should be able to get good info on this. That's at minimum 1, maybe 2. Not sure what he's seen yet.
Teleport in. Smoggy has been the hero for EDG.
Yeah, he's the one who stepped up so far. He's going to have to keep climbing at this point. Notes another. Izu closing in. There's 2 on this side. A quick kill from him, but it's back down to a 2v3. The site not quite secure. Spike back in hand, and Izu wants to cook here. Gets himself a different weapon. Spots out the site. What's the plan? Izu wait on the paranoia and take the site back. Take the fight back to them. But Kong adjusts his eyesight. Checks towards CT, finds Sylvan. And yeah, he's getting slippery with it too. Izu good, but not good. Have an escape plan. But maybe he doesn't want to escape. He's seen enough. Sticks his go at it. Would they predict him to be here? They're doing the due diligence, but still, this is tricky. This is tough. That's great from Sylvan. And now it's slippery from Izu. They don't know where he's gone.
In mid.
Oh my
Not again!
God, and the patience pays! Meteor with 2! EDG walking to their death.
30 seconds left.
All right, CHICHOO, you gotta be the hero of the, I'd say round, but maybe even the hour at this point.
Lost.
Spike's gone, he knows it, 20 seconds. I mean, you could try and do damage, sure, but this feels futile. 10 seconds, and T1 will be grinning with this. That's going to be 7 for them. And what a lovely reposition from Meteor there. And stax, he just fancies a go, and that's timings here, but they still got plenty. 45 seconds, and they creep closer, but this is all seen. It feels really hurt here.
I'm getting nervous.
Buzz holding down towards heaven. Kung going to take the first steps, put his life on the line for it, and takes the space. Spots out. What? How did stax get that? I do not know. But now Buzz is in danger. EDG breaking down the door, barreling in. Simon and nobody in unison, doing what is needed here.
Paranoia for T1 to work with. Izu now blocked off the angle. He switches over into the rifle. Here it comes.
Oh my God! Now you're trailing. Not just in maps, but in rounds. And Buzz off to a beginning. Takes straight up towards heaven, and look at B. There's only one player here. There's no one to defend this. The gates are open, but mid is a battlefield.
It's a bit of a mess right now. Buzz staying into hell. They've left Izu up on Raptor. This is a great position for T1 to hold B heaven.
This is crucial for EDG though, right? This is the one, the gap closes that scoreline that gets them back in this game, at least maybe with a chance here, but T1 waiting, Buzz waiting, and he does get contact, swing now in, it's Izu, stax, back to back, leaving CHICHOO barely breathing, and Simon in a 1v3, left, right, it does that lurk-in business. None of that, thank you. You are getting a little dicey here, but he's just found a bit of cover to play from, but they are hunting him down actively. Support coming in from heaven. It's getting scrappy. Good trades here. Smoggy going to keep it on there. Pegging, wait! T1! They win out on the site, EG. They're on the ropes here.
We'll see what they can piece. EDG just needed any one of these first fights to go their way, but Smoggy was the
He's got it back away. Again, forced off the angle, put in a box, put in his cage, put back to bed, and chased down like an animal. T1! Confidence sky high now.
T1 are just unrelenting, hunting them down. EDG keep asking someone else to come to the fore. But now Meteor up in heaven. It's Smoggy every time, Pansy.
Someone help him. Sylvan instantly checks him though, doesn't let him build into the round. Simon, nobody. It doesn't feel like they've got much building here, Sylvan. Putting on a show, and it's down to 1, and they want it done. 5 players. He has to excel, and he's dead. Izu breaks them down, and another. T1, rinse, repeat, and succeed. The site is theirs again. CHICHOO, nobody, Smoggy. They're a mile away. And 12 rounds is calling.
T1 smell blood in the water. Izu still holding the line, and they are unstoppable.
Oh, unrelenting. Smoggy trying. Try as you might, Smoggy. No one can say you haven't put in knock away with.
T1 are just the masters of their own style. The only team consistently playing the double
down
duelist.
Together, T1 rallying themselves here, and EDG up for the fight, trying to show that fire, show that determination, and they're up for it. They're pushing, they keep pushing, but Buzz answers back. You want a brawl? We'll give you a brawl. And Buzz having his moment, his time in the sun, and the one remaining factor. CHICHOO.
The MVP of the event thus far, going on a long walk through T1 territory. And there's 2 of the best he's got to take down to keep his team in it.
As the spike ticks, as CHICHOO steps closer to the site, T1 will feel it in their bones. Positioned perfectly, pressure not on them this time. Second by second, closing in on the thing that they've dreamed of since the very start here. Something